Serial killers are often portrayed as masterminds, highly intelligent individuals who meticulously plan their killings with chilling precision. They possess razor-sharp minds that allow them to stay steps ahead of law enforcement, making them seem almost invincible. Perhaps that's why it usually took years to catch them. But even the most calculated killers are still human, and sometimes it's the smallest mistakes that lead to their downfall. In this episode of Prison Stories, we'll explore how these seemingly flawless murderers made tiny errors, those seemingly insignificant details that eventually led to their capture. Because even the smartest criminals can't outrun their own humanity. Ignoring traffic lights. Ted Bundy, one of the most notorious serial killers in history, was captured after a seemingly minor mistake, failing to stop at a traffic light. In 1975, Bundy was driving through Utah when he was pulled over by a police officer for a routine traffic stop. At the time, Bundy had been on the run for several years, with numerous killings linked to him across multiple states. The officer, who was unaware of Bundy's crimes, noticed suspicious items in his car, which led to a deeper investigation. What made this seemingly insignificant traffic violation pivotal in Bundy's capture was that the officer discovered tools in Bundy's car that were connected to his victims, and they matched the descriptions of items reported by witnesses. This traffic stop, combined with the officer's intuition, led to Bundy's arrest, and it played a crucial role in eventually linking him to the murders. Despite his intelligence and ability to evade capture for years, it was this small mistake, combined with the officer's diligence, that brought him to justice. Calling a plumber for a blocked drain. Dennis Nilsen, a notorious British serial killer, was caught in 1983, partly due to a seemingly insignificant detail, a blocked drain. Nielsen's horrific crimes included the murder of at least 12 young men in the 1970s and early 1980s. He disposed of many of his victims' bodies by dismembering them and flushing parts down the drain in his apartment. When one of his drains became clogged, it led to a series of events that eventually exposed his crimes. A plumber was called to fix the blockage, and when he opened up the pipes, he discovered human remains. This discovery prompted the police to investigate further, and they soon linked Nilsen to the murders. Despite Nilsen's meticulous efforts to cover up his crimes, this small mistake, a simple blocked drain, became a major factor in his arrest and conviction. A parking ticket. David Berkowitz, infamously known as the Son of Sam, was arrested in 1977 thanks to a seemingly minor mistake, a parking ticket. Berkowitz had been terrorizing New York City for over a year, leaving a trail of murders that left the city in fear. He evaded capture by leaving cryptic letters and taunting the police. However, his downfall came when a parking ticket was issued for a car parked near one of the crime scenes. The car was registered to Berkowitz, and it was found to have a connection to the murders. When authorities investigated further, they discovered that the vehicle's description matched the one described by witnesses. This small detail led to Berkowitz's identification, and he was arrested shortly thereafter. This case highlights how something as routine as a parking ticket can unravel even the most meticulous plans of a serial killer. A floppy disk. Dennis Rader, also known as the BDK killer, was caught due to a small but critical mistake involving a floppy disk. In 2004, after years of sending taunting letters to the police and media, Rader sent a disk to a local news station. Despite his efforts to remain anonymous, forensic analysis of the disk revealed metadata linking it to a computer at the Christ Lutheran Church, where Rader worked as a compliance officer. This clue, coupled with other investigative work, led authorities to Rader, who was arrested in 2005. Rader's mistake in using the floppy disk was a pivotal moment in his capture, demonstrating how even the most calculated and meticulous serial killers can be undone by seemingly insignificant errors. These cases prove that even the most intelligent and meticulous serial killers are not immune to the smallest mistakes. These seemingly trivial oversights, whether it's a traffic stop, a forgotten piece of evidence, or an unnoticed detail, are often the cracks in their otherwise flawless plans. No matter how much they try to stay ahead of the law, it's these small missteps that can bring their reign of terror to an end. In the end, their high IQ might have helped them commit their crimes, but it's their human flaws that led to their capture. If you like the video, please like and share. Don't forget to subscribe to watch more intriguing stories from us.